Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, back with our next crazy camp, and this time we're checking out Radical Rux's build. This thing is amazing. He built a submarine. I mean, do I need to say more? Look at that thing. That is freaking cool. This easily has to be one of the most ingenious uses of a prefab that I've seen. Using the little fortress airplane, turning it into a sub, absolutely brilliant. And then the use of all the other camp items in there to complete the look, I love it. Alright? I love this build. This is freaking cool. And it just gets better after this. You just gotta bear with me. But I do want to finish taking a little bit of a lap around it, then we'll hop up top. I mean, it's just too darn cool. I'm a little jealous. I wish I had a submarine. But let's head inside the sub. And this is where it really goes to the next level. Now that we're inside, just head on down the stairs into the sub. Because he built a full interior for his submarine in his shelter. That is some dedication. And there's a lot of detail to just the shelter part of this build. I really like this spot over here. While I'm not 100% certain what this switch does, I don't care. I just love the little piping, the way everything looks on that wall. It's friggin' cool. There is one thing that I kind of struggle with in here, and it's purely because my HUD is turned off. It makes it really difficult for me to close a door because I can't tell where it's at. But let's backtrack a little bit. Let's see if we can get these lights turned on. Because sometimes, things work a little weird when you first enter a shelter. So, get these lights on. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. See the little living area back here. Plus, right across from the bunk beds, there's a little sonar station. We'll take a little bit closer look at that here in a minute. But back here, we've got the engine room. Plenty of little things merged in here and there throughout the entire build. Little tinker workbench slid in. Looking good, though. It's really freaking cool. Now, when you load in here, you actually load in to the engine room. So I did cheat a little bit, but it's all good. Grab that door. There we go. Got the little radar right there for the sonar. That is crazy. Also, that is, I think, a washing machine. So, pretty neat use. I doubt anybody else is using a washing machine for that. But now, let's get to what is probably going to be my favorite thing. And I don't want to run it. We're just going to let the door open and let you see it for yourself. Yeah, up here, it's friggin' awesome. Because there's the Periscope, which is an absolute requirement for a submarine. You have to have a Periscope. Then, of course, we got the helm up here. And to make things even better, you can get in both of the seats. So if you want to be the ship helmsman and hop in here, take it for a spin, you can do that. Well, with a little bit of imagination, you can. But that is just, the level of detail is spectacular. Interesting use for a clock as well. But it just works so darn well. And, alright, I gotta hop in the Periscope chair. I think it's a requirement. Now, it took me a minute. I was staring at that going, what in the world is the little eye spot? And I couldn't figure it out. I had to ask. And it's I believe that was the little dashes in the neon letters. I was like, huh. I never would have thought of that. That's brilliant, alright? There's a lot of things about this build that are just absolutely brilliant. It's definitely got to be one of my favorite camp shelter combos because, well, there's not a whole lot going on out in the camp. The camp is amazing. And then to completely dedicate a shelter to complete the look of the camp, superb. But I think that's just about going to wrap up the tour of this camp. I'll close that door once I can see it. Huge thank you to Radical Rux for letting me share this with all of you. Now, if you've got a crazy camp that you want to share, hop down in the comments. Let me know. Give me a gamer tag, description of your camp. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later. Welcome, one and all. I'm Decoy.